Greetings, 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 and salutations, one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the end of another night shift week. Yes, believe it or not, it's hump day. Happy hump day to you. Real Talk Wednesday right here on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. I'll say big ups to each and everyone locked in right now. Those on TuneIn Radio, those on the affiliate stations, PEMGTV.com, and of course those locked in on KevinStew.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. I couldn't do it without you. You have my word. Guess what? I wouldn't try. Kicking it off, a little farm and happy, Dean Fraser.
Was amazing, so amazing. You know pressure does bust pipe and you keep doing it first by making me crazy, oh so crazy. You know pressure does bust pipe and you keep doing it. Come on, oh, too much H2O. In the middle of the road, you wet me down. Tell me why you wet me down. Your body, go down, make it rain when you go down, girl. You having the right remedy when you do it effortlessly. Go down, make it rain. Girl, listen, Papa was amazing, so amazing. You know pressure does bust pipe and you keep doing it first by making me crazy, oh so crazy. You know pressure does bust pipe and you keep doing it. My girl, making it rain. Oh gosh, my girl, making it rain. But I spin ain't gon' be the same. The shit ain't gon' be the same. When you get in position to surround the place with your water, girl. Surround the place with your water, girl. Surround the place with your water, girl. Oh na na na. Hey, making it. Come on. Come. You don't know what you're doing to me. When I hold on to your body, go down, make it rain when you go down, girl. You having the right remedy when you do it effortlessly. Go down, make it rain. Girl, your superpower's amazing, so amazing. You know pressure does bust pipe and you keep doing it first by making me crazy, oh so crazy.
It is so amazing.
You keep doing it, my girl, making it rain. Oh gosh, my girl, making it rain. But the spin ain't gon' be the same. The shit ain't gon' be the same. When you get in position to follow the place with your water, girl, follow the place with your water, girl, follow the place.
Farm and happy working out to Dean Fraser.
Oh, I don't know.
Want to say thanks to Paul C Media Group for sponsoring this segment of the show.
Since morning was certain.
When being in the moment is priceless, you definitely want to give Pulse a link.
You don't know what you're doing to me. When I hold on to your body, go down, make it rain when you go down.
What can Pulse do for you?
With the right remedy,
If you just capture in a moment, whether still or video,
so amazing.
and you want to take it a step further, you want to do something like what I do right here on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew on KevinStew.com. Well,
Oh, so crazy.
it's a live broadcast.
Shadows bust pipe and you keep doing.
You want to own your own channel.
Oh gosh, my girl, I'm making it rain. But
You want to stream an event.
this shit ain't gon' be the same. When you get
Just get them a link.
around the place with your
Make your dream come true, yeah?
water, girl, around the place with
Tell
your.
them DJ Kevin Stew sent you. Call 754-999-6020. I want to say happy hump night. Happy Marlon's favorite night shift show night. Happy Real Talk night. Welcome to the show, each and everyone. Big ups to Reggae Music Edutainer. Well, I can't even just say Reggae Music Edutainer. Music Edutainer Extraordinaire, Mr. Marlon Burrell. Big ups, sir. Marlon hosts Real Rockers every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. So that's the show that gets you all worked up or warmed up, depending on what your flavor of the day might be, but it gets you. Marlon does one part of it, and then you tune into my show, and it does the other part. However, you can just do Marlon's show all by itself, and you'll get a feeling. Yeah, a feeling, trust me, because Marlon's show is all that. Quite filling. So, big ups to Marlon. And eh, I can't tell you the last time I saw this name in the stew pot. I want to invite you guys to jump into the stew pot. It's where we keep things bubbling. Others call it a chat room. On kevinstew.com, we're kind of fancy. So we call it the stew pot. Come on in. The water is always fine. It's where we keep things bubbling. The big boss over there at Jillian J, Miss Julianne, welcome. Good evening. How you do? It's real talk, and tonight we're looking at things in a slightly different way. You know, we talk about dreams, and whenever we talk about it, we pretty much use the word loosely. Um, we use it to talk about things that we want to accomplish, and we use it to talk about that event that happened while we were sleeping. Well, of course, there's that event that happens while we're very much awake and not really present, but daydreaming. But we're not talking about daydreaming, we're just talking about dreams tonight. And I'll see if I can wake you up or put you to sleep, as the case may be, with this one. But dreams, what are they? Why do they happen? Do they actually have any meaning? Do you dream? When you dream, do you dream in color? Or is it black and white? Do you remember your dreams? I'm pretty sure all these questions you've asked yourself at some point, or you've asked someone else. Dreams are the stories the brain tells during sleep. So, the brain just never stops. Or in my case, it needs a jump start. It's collections of clips, images, feelings, memories, all that involuntarily occur during the REM stage of sleep. The REM stage is the rapid eye movement stage. And humans typically have multiple dreams per night that grow longer as sleep draws to a close. Which is kind of weird, because you'd think that, okay, it's coming closer to wake time, that your dream should get shorter, right? No. It's hypothesized that everyone dreams, but a small subsection of the population reports that they never remember experiencing dreams. I know there are a number of times that I've had a dream, not like Martin Luther's, but um, I've gone to sleep, had a dream, and I would wake up and say, boy, that dream. And then by the time I could say that dream, I'd be like, what was it again? I don't know if any of you have that experience. 773-789-STEW, 773-789-7839 gets you in touch. Call me, text me, jump in the stew pot and tell me what your experience has been with your dreams. Let's chit chat a little bit. Dreams typically involve elements from waking lives, known people or familiar locations, but they often take on a fantastical feel. Well, some people's lives take on that feel too. Dreams are frequently interesting and can allow people to act out certain scenarios that would never be possible in real life. But they aren't always positive. Negative dreams, referred to as nightmares, can create feelings of terror, anxiety, or despair, and can lead to psychological distress or sleep problems like insomnia. So you have a nightmare and you pretty much just don't want to go back to sleep ever. Why humans dream remains one of behavioral science's great unanswered questions. Researchers have offered many theories, including memory consolidation or emotional regulation. But a verifiable one is still yet to be had. Nobody has yet been able to conclusively say why we dream. Nonetheless, people continue mining their nightmare reveries for clues to, their nighttime reveries for clues to their inner lives, for creative insight, and even for premonitions. So, do dreams have meanings? The ancient Egyptians believed that dreams were communications from the gods or prophecies of what was to come. Dream interpretation as a field of psychological study took off in 1899 when Sigmund Freud published The Interpretation of Dreams, laying the foundation for many of his theories of the unconscious mind. Today, many experts disagree with Freud's conclusions, and some don't believe that dreams signify anything at all. But most people still wake up after a particularly vivid dream and wonder what message it was trying to tell them. Are you one of those people? Do you remember the last dream you had? Was it in color? Did you smell anything? Did you taste anything? Makes you wonder now and even think about ways to be more present in your dreams, right? Terrifying dreams that ruse people from their slumber. Dreams that plague children more often than adults. But at least half of grown-ups have occasional nightmares. At least half. Although fewer than 10% report frequent or recurring episodes. Is a nightmare a bad dream or an overactive imagination? Well, that's a very good question. Do you have an overactive imagination? That thing that terrorized you in that dream, is it something that you have been fantasizing or thinking about in your wake periods, and you pretty much took it to bed with you? Is it a genuine fear that you have, or did it create the fear? I wouldn't really know how to answer that question. Nightmares are often confused with night terrors, but they're not the same thing. Night terrors represent a type of disorder that causes sleeping people to scream, bolt out of bed, or demonstrate symptoms similar to a panic attack. Unlike nightmares, which can leave unpleasant memories or lingering feelings of anxiety, night terrors are usually not remembered the next day. Even though sufferers may appear to be awake during the experience. So, again, in answering that question that was tossed into the stew pot, is a nightmare a bad dream or an overactive imagination? Is a dream just a regular dream? What would be considered a regular dream? A result of an overactive imagination? Because in my mind, they both come from the same place. Since they're happening at the same time, I would think that they come from the same place. So that good dream, I don't know if all right. So a really terrible dream is a nightmare. Does that make the good dream a night stallion? I don't know. Somebody help me out. Who came up with the word nightmare anyway? Lucid dreaming is the phenomenon in which a dreamer is aware that they're asleep. Have you ever had that experience? So the dreamer is aware that they're asleep, but they're able to control events within a dream to some extent. It occurs more commonly during the late stage, the phasic period of REM sleep, when the eye moves most rapidly and the muscles can twitch. Research suggests that the brain undergoes a psychological change when it makes the shift to lucid dreaming. An fMRI study showed that the prefrontal cortex and a cortical network, including the frontal, parietal, and temporal zones, they activate when the brain begins lucid dreaming. The activation appears related to the waking consciousness that characterizes lucidity. Dutch psychiatrist Frederick van Eden coined the term in 1913, but he was far from the first to describe lucid dreaming. Aristotle, for example, wrote about lucid dreaming in 350 BCE. And English writer Sir Thomas Browne claimed to have composed theatrical comedies while lucid dreaming. Have your creations come in your dreams? You ever wondered about that? You know, you wake up in the morning and you wake up with this idea. Did it come to you in a dream, or is it something that you've always had in the back of your mind and you just woke up with it fresh? I don't know. Lucid dreamers report willing themselves to fly, fight, or act out sexual fantasies. There exist communities dedicated to learning how to lucid dream at will. Although evidence that this is possible remains inconclusive. But it is believed that it can happen. So you have groups of people that say, listen, you know, it's something that you can do. So the first thing to know when it comes to lucid dreaming is that dreaming is a conscious experience. And it's one that we can intentionally modify through practice in waking life. Our patterns of being mindful or self reflective are habits that shape the way we experience the world. And if we make an effort to change these habits, then our dreaming mind will follow suit, or so it is believed. So, with that being said, there are certain practices that seem to be more effective than others at inducing lucid dreams. In general, these practices capitalize on two factors. The first is simply a method of mental training and creating habits in waking life that will then seep into dreams and trigger lucidity. The second factor capitalizes on the physiology and structure of natural sleep. Techniques in this category involve waking up and sleeping at certain times in order to maximize the probability that you will quickly enter REM sleep, which is a stage where lucid dreams most often occur, and the easiest stage to induce lucidity in. So, let me get this straight. And if anybody can correct me because they have that kind of information, please do so. They're saying then that you can practice or train yourself to have lucid dreams. But these dreams tend to happen when you're in REM sleep, which tends to be that part of sleep that is deepest, where your where your dreams are longest, and a little bit before you get to the waking time. So if you go to sleep at a regular time, or you go to sleep earlier, you fall asleep faster, you get to the point where you wake up, or where you'd have REM sleep faster. I guess I need to have a better understanding of how sleep works. Maybe I should have done that before doing this. I don't know. I'm calling on you guys for some help tonight. In a study at the University of Adelaide, researchers asked participants to practice 1, 2, or 3 techniques in tandem. And they do this in order to assess the efficacy of each technique at inducing lucid dreams. There were 169 participants who took part in the study and kept a dream diary over the course of 2 weeks. The average age was, give or take, about 38, and ranged from 18 to 75. So you had 18-year-olds and you had 75-year-olds as the two extremes. Participants were split into 3 groups depending on the techniques they were instructed to follow. The first group simply did a waking technique called reality testing. Reality testing involves checking your environment a few times during the day to see if you're awake or dreaming. You can, you need to check to see if you're dreaming. And you can try to reread text or jump in the air. They tell you some things to do. Odds are these tests will fail in the dream world. The words on a page might scramble up. And when you jump up, you might lightly float back down to the ground. Now, if this happens, then you know you're dreaming. Performing these tests multiple times throughout the day makes it more likely that you will do the same tests in your dreams. The second group completed both reality testing and a technique known as Wake Back to Bed, WBTB, which involves waking up 2 hours earlier than normal, staying up for about 30 minutes, and then returning to sleep. Now, this method increases alertness, and because of the natural sleep pattern, you will enter into a REM sleep period more quickly than you normally do at night. REM sleep is a phase when lucid dreams most occur. So, entering quickly and alertly into REM sleep increases chances of lucid dreaming, or so they theorize. The third technique, in the third group, they did reality testing, they did wake back to bed, and they did a third technique, the mnemonic induction of lucid dreams. Acronym MILD, mild. So the mild technique is done while lying in bed just prior to falling asleep. You set the intention in your mind. The next time I am dreaming, I will remember that I am dreaming. And repeat this mantra to yourself multiple times. Then drift off to sleep with the intention still in mind. Now, if successful, this intention will carry into REM sleep and trigger lucidity. How do you think these groups fared? I wonder. Well, we're gonna find out in just a few moments. But before that, thank you, Policy Media Group, for sponsoring this initial segment, this first segment. When being in the moment is priceless, do contact my friends over at Policy Media Group. Tell them DJ Kevin Stew sent you. You heard about them on the night shift. And you know the number to use, 754-999-6020, to get you in touch. We're going to be right back. Call a friend, tell a friend. Come on over. Let's talk real dreams right here on Real Talk on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. We'll be right back.
Policy Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us, 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us, 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Policy Media Group.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there. We know how it feels. So we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
I'm in almost every school bus in classroom. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm 1 out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger.
Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help.
Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me. We are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
It's Christine representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin's Chew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Wow, DJ Kevin's Chew at the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin's Chew, believe him, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christine. It's a heart it up. Loud. Kill the beast.
Oh, yeah. Lady, where in the world can I find you? Lady, where are you tonight? You know I'm trying to find you. Can you shine your light of love on me? I'm searching the world to find that lover to make me feel complete. But girl, I wouldn't have to search no more if tonight we meet. Oh, the girl of my dreams is all I'm living for, living for. The girl of my dreams is all I'm praying for, praying for. The girl of my dreams is all I'm living for, living for. The joy of my heart, yes, my heart is all I'm praying for. Girl of my dreams, you're like a candle in the wind. To me it seems you're a never-ending spell. You always elude me. Yeah, the closer I get to you, you always exclude me. Will there ever be a me and you? Tell me. The girl of my dreams is all I'm living for, living for. The girl of my dreams, she is all I'm praying for, praying for. The girl of my dreams is all I'm living for. The joy of my heart is all I'm praying for. How much longer can I search this whole wide world? How much longer can I try to find you, girl? How much longer?
The sound of Ed Robinson. Track called Girl of My Dreams.
Where are you tonight? You know I'm trying to find you. Can you shine your light of love?
I want to say thanks to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands for sponsoring this segment.
I need to be complete.
If you're in Dade County, North Dade County,
If tonight,
Broad County, or South Palm Beach County,
girl of my dreams,
you definitely want to link up with Althea
can you shine your light
and have her come by you
on me? I search
and give you a wonderful massage. Beautiful even.
complete. Girl, but I don't
Althea is a licensed massage therapist.
if
She comes to you.
we meet.
Just give her a call, 954-655-9000.
This is all
Or send her an email at thealater@att.net.
shine your light of love on me. I search the world to find your love.
And just remember,
I need to
you
be
can win a free massage, whether you want to have it for yourself or you want to gift it to someone else.
girl of my dreams. Girl,
All you have to do is go to kevinstew.com, down to the contact me section, and be the 48th message to let me know where the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew first aired.
know I'm trying to find
At what station, what site,
you. Shine your light
what medium
of love on me. I search the world.
was the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew first aired on.
I need to be
That wins you a free massage courtesy of Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands.
oh, girl of my dreams. This is all I'm living for. All I'm living for. The joy of my heart.
Girl of My Dreams, Ed Robinson. Alright, so we were talking about lucid dreaming before I went off on the break, and we were looking at this experiment that was conducted to test the ways in which one could have lucid dreams. And I somehow managed to get my glasses dirty, so pardon me as I do a little bit of glasses maintenance here. Alright, so there we go. I can see clearly now. So the three groups kept 2 weeks of at-home dream diaries. The first week was prior to practicing any lucid dream techniques. And in the second week, they practiced the techniques assigned to them. The dream diary asked participants to report whether they recalled a dream and whether they had a lucid dream that night. They also kept track of whether or not they practiced their techniques, including how many reality tests they performed that day, whether they performed the WBTB and mile techniques, and how long it took them to fall back asleep after doing either of the two techniques. The researchers found that lucid dreaming rates, are you ready for this? Lucid dreaming rates were higher in the second week of the dream diary. But this was only significant for the third group, which performed all three lucid dreaming techniques. Reality testing on its own was least effective for inducing lucid dreams. Now, interestingly, of those participants in the third group who practiced the mild technique, it seemed that certain factors predicted whether the technique was effective. For instance, there was a negative correlation between the time it took participants to fall asleep and lucid dreaming. In other words, those participants who took a long time to fall asleep were less likely to have lucid dreams. the best rates of lucidity were achieved when participants completed their mnemonic repetitions and then fell asleep within 5 minutes. In fact, completing the technique and then falling asleep within 5 minutes was associated with an increase in lucid dreaming frequency of 86.2% in these participants. So in general, combining reality testing with both wake back to bed and mild is effective at inducing lucid dreams in a 1-week period. Participants in this group had an 84.5% increase in lucid dreaming, in the frequency of lucid dreaming in week 2 compared to week 1. Furthermore, more than half of the participants experienced lucid dreaming at least once during week 2, which suggests that this combination of techniques is a fairly efficient and reliable method of inducing lucid dreams. So, do you want to be able to control your dreams? Those are the techniques you want to adopt in order to do it. So, our dreams, for those of you who are just tuning in, welcome to the show where we're talking about dreaming tonight. We're talking about dreams on Real Talk tonight. So it's pretty much real dreams being our topic. Our dreams vary in length. They may last for just a few seconds, and they've been known to last between 20 and 30 minutes. The reason why some dreamers are able to recall their dreams is because they have been woken up whilst in REM sleep, in the REM phase of sleep. And on average, people people have between 3 and 5 dreams each night. Did you know that? And with some people having up to 7. However, most of our dreams are quickly forgotten. So if we forget our dreams quickly, how do you know how many you've had? It seems that our dreams tend to last longer as the night progresses and when we have a full 8-hour sleep. The majority of our dreams occur in the typical 2 hours of REM sleep. Today, in modern times, many people see dreams as a connection to the unconscious mind. There are varying natures of dreams, such as exciting, frightening, melancholic, magical, adventurous, and even sexual. And our dreams seem to range from normal and ordinary to bizarre and completely surreal, with the exception of lucid dreaming. And the events that happen in our dreams are normally outside the control of the dreamer. The dreamer is self-aware during lucid dreaming. Sometimes dreams can implant a creative thought, thus giving the dreamer a sense of inspiration. Throughout cultures and time, opinions have varied and shifted about the meaning of dreams. And it seems that people generally endorse the Freudian theory of dreams, and that it is that dreams reveal hidden emotions and desires. Other theories, are that dreams help us in problem solving, in memory formation, or that they occur simply due to random brain activation. What say you? Some people have a sleep disorder in which they physically act out their dreams during sleep, and that's called RBD, REM behavior disorder. Now, in this case, acting out dreams can be dangerous. It can be dangerous to the individual, and it can be dangerous to the bed partner of such an individual. Going back around 5,000 years in Mesopotamia, the earliest recorded dreams were documented on clay tablets. In the Roman and Greek periods, people believed that dreams were messages sent directly from one or more deities, from deceased people, and that they were predictors of the future. Then there were cultures that practiced dream incubation, their intention being to cultivate dreams of prophecy. So, what do dreams really mean? Do they have a meaning? In the early 1900s, Sigmund Freud wrote extensively about the theory of dreams and their interpretations. And Freud believed that dreams are a manifestation of our deepest anxieties and desires, often relating to repressed childhood obsessions or memories. In addition, it was his belief that almost every dream topic, irrespective of its content, every dream topic represented the release of sexual tension. Now, if that was Freud's belief, do you think that Freud himself had a bit of sexual tension? Every dream? Good, bad, indifferent, happy, sad, birth, death, flying, crawling, creeping, swimming, drowning, all represented the release of sexual tension? In Freud's interpretation of dreams, 1899, he developed a psychological technique whereby dreams could be interpreted. He also devised a series of guidelines to help us understand the motives and symbols that appear in our dreams. This is why they say you have to be a little bit crazy to work with crazy. I'm not saying that Freud was crazy, but I am saying it's not necessarily far from that. Dreams have fascinated people since the beginning of recorded history. We know this. In ancient Egypt, people with vivid dreams were considered to be blessed with special insight. And many of their dreams have been found recorded on papyrus. In fact, the Egyptians believed that one of the best ways to receive divine revelation was through dreaming. And some people even slept on sanctified dream beds to gain wisdom from the gods. Here's my question about these sanctified dream beds. Who sanctified them? And did the individual or individuals that performed this sanctification of these dream beds, did they have these kind of dreams? Or did they turn around and say, well, not everybody has that gift, even those who are gifted with the sanctification or the ability to sanctify such dream beds? I know I have a dream bed. Actually, I have a dream bed, I have a dream chair, I have a dream car, I have a dream house. Once I go to sleep and I dream, that is my dream space. In the 19th and 20th centuries, scholars largely abandoned these supernatural ideas. Prominent figures such as Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung instead concluded that dreams provided insights into the inner workings of the mind. In his book, The Interpretation of Dreams, Freud detailed a complex system of dream analysis, and at its core, his theory stated that while our conscious minds slumber, our unconscious minds produce images that can give us special insight into our deepest selves. Now, regardless of whether dreams foretell the future or they allow us to commune with the divine, or they simply provide a better understanding of ourselves, the process of analyzing them has always been highly symbolic. To understand the meaning of dreams, we must interpret them as if they were written in a secret code. A quick search of an online dream dictionary will tell you that haunted houses symbolized unfinished emotional business. Dimly lit lamps mean you're feeling overwhelmed by emotional issues. A feast indicates a lack of balance in your life. And garages symbolize a feeling of lacking direction or guidance in achieving your goals. Now, if you have an affinity to the world of the auto mechanic, if you're drawn to being that grease monkey, and no offense, wouldn't you naturally dream about garages? Because then you would be thinking about it all day. So chances are when you fall asleep, you may end up dreaming about it. And if you do, does that mean that you're lacking in direction or guidance in achieving your goals? Your goal to either work in or have a garage makes you go, doesn't it? But what if there's no secret code? And we've just been spending our time reading into a bunch of random images, much like people find shapes and objects hidden in the clouds. What if dreams actually don't mean anything? Pom pom pom. Yeah. That's it right there. What if? So that's the conclusion drawn by some modern neuroscientists who believe that dreams are just a side effect of more fundamental neurological processes. Although people often think that the brain is shut down during sleep, researchers now know that sleep is a period of intense neurological activity. One of the main reasons we sleep may be to allow the brain to consolidate and organize our memories. Much like computers must periodically optimize their hard disks, our brains must continuously consolidate the memories that we have stored. So you can think of it as a kind of neurological house cleaning, sweeping away the unnecessary experiences from the previous day and storing the important ones more securely. Research shows, for instance, that people's recall of recently learned tasks improve after sleep, and that their memory suffers if sleep is interrupted. And that's why parents and teachers often urge children to get a good night's sleep before taking a test. Now, isn't it interesting? Let's pause for a moment. Isn't it interesting that an analogy would be drawn of a computer being optimized, the hard drive being optimized, and the human brain, when the computer itself was created to mimic the human brain? Isn't that interesting? And we have been working to develop artificial intelligence to be more human-like ever since the creation of the computer, the first computer. Interesting, isn't it? Is it science imitating life, or is it life imitating science? Although not all researchers agree, many of the researchers think that dreams may be an unintended consequence of these and other underlying neurological processes. Harvard psychiatrists J. Allen Hobson and Robert McClearly proposed that as various brain circuits become more active during the night, this triggers sensations, emotions, and memories, all of which are essentially random. And given that we're meaning-making creatures, however our brains assemble all of this underlying activity into a story. But this story doesn't actually mean anything. It's simply an attempt to make sense of the neural activity that has taken place. And this is why dreams seem so illogical and strange. So, if they're so illogical and so strange, why do people cling so tightly to their dream dictionaries? Is it because in times gone by, the belief was that you need to interpret, or there needs to be an interpretation of that dream, good, bad, or indifferent, or that all dreams have interpretations? Could it be that which has been carrying through the ages why people hold on to dream diaries, or dream dictionaries, or why people gravitate towards them? I wonder. I really do. Thank you, Althea, for sponsoring this segment of the show. We're going to take a quick little break. And when we come back, we try to figure out why people still hold on to dream dictionaries, why people consult dream dictionaries, why people look for these meanings to their dreams. You have a theory behind it? Let me know. 773-789-STEW. 773-789-7839. Call me, text me, jump into the stew pot. Skype me if you're overseas, Kevin.stew. Any which way you choose. Chat with me a little bit. Again, this is a judgment-free zone. So whatever you say here, it will be for the purpose of us talking it out. Not anybody criticizing anybody else, or criticizing their ideas negatively, but positively giving responses so that we can come to a possibly a better understanding. We'll be right back after these few messages. Yeah, it won't be a lot. We'll be back.
Being in the moment is priceless. Consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations,
church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
JTMC Music presents the highly anticipated, much talked about, The Juggling Rhythm Volume 1. This classic rhythm takes on a new life with tracks from both established artists and introduces some incredible new voices. Get your dancing shoes ready with The Juggling Rhythm, featuring international reggae dancehall artist Mr. Vegas, alongside Ian Sweetness, Ed Robinson, Jack Radix, Hezron, Dangling, Joanna Marie featuring Galaxy P, Denny Ranks featuring Jawiz, Ambalik, Christine Alicia, Yishka. Also the new sensations on the rhythm: Seal, Danger Lee, Marquis Skelenar, Zachary. Available on all digital media outlets. The Juggling Rhythm. Get it, get it, get it.
It takes an entire village to raise a child. Hello, I'm Paul Campbell, here to talk about Palace. Peace and Love Academic Scholarship. This non-profit group supports students facing serious obstacles from entering or continuing their studies, not because the grades are failing, but due to the lack of financial support.
Over the past 8 years, Palace has awarded 600 scholarships valued at approximately 50.3 million Jamaican dollars, or 415,000 US dollars.
Together, we must build a better future for our children. Please visit www.palace1.org and make your donation to brighten the future of a deserving child. Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Hi, this is Cara Manti, and you're listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is The Night Shift.
Yeah, I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming. When you're sleeping, you can't get away from me. I still see you in my dreams. We'll be touring in the West Indies. Hey, jump down when we reach it. Take a trip down to the country. That's spot under a coconut tree. We'll be sipping on two chachalies. Yeah, what a thing when you find yourself in a state that you must appreciate. Your woman is real, not a duplicate. You got the love that I can feel. We never knew we were only friends, but friends turned to something else. But then again, it's been said it is just a few that experience the things of me and you. When you're sleeping, you can't get away from me. I still see you in my dreams. We'll be touring in the West Indies. Hey, jump down when we reach it. Take a trip down to the country. Got spot under a coconut tree. We'll be sipping on two chachalies. Hey, another trip down to St. Kitts. We asked the locals if to steam to fish. I asked how long, he said just 10 minutes. We said okay, and then we took a seat. Right on the beach where we took our hands. Remove our shoes and rest our feet on the sand. If this is a dream, I hope it never ends. Just leave me be, never wake me again. Island hopping in my dream, hopping in my dream. Baby, it's you and me. Even when you're sleeping, you can't get away from me. I still see you in my dreams. We'll be touring in the West Indies. Hey, jump down when we reach it. Take a trip down to the country. That's what under a coconut tree. We'll be sipping ginger leaves.
The track is called In My Dreams,
Hey there, we stopped again.
courtesy of Maurice Gregory.
We stayed on the train. There's a girl I know since I was 10. I called her up to see what you recommend. She said that there's a band that's playing around the bend. Take a look again, but don't be more than 10. You're sleeping, you can't get away from me. I still see you in my dreams. We'll be touring in the West End.
It seems everybody has a little stalker tune in them.
I still see you in my dreams. We'll be touring in the West End.
I want to say thanks to JTMC for sponsoring this segment of the show.
Take a trip down to the country.
JTMC will take care of your tour management needs, your entertainment, your bookings, your promotions, your event management, your social media management, and all you have to do is give them a call, 954-300-2574.
Our Vegas this time.
Easy to remember, 954-300-2574.
Since I was 10, I called her up to see what you recommend. She said that there's a band that's playing around the bend.
Visit them at jtmcenterprise.com.
You're sleeping, you can't get away.
When you get in touch, tell them you heard about them right here on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew.
We'll be touring in the West Indies. Hey, jump down when we reach it.
Maurice, a member of Third World. Yes, the award-winning, world-famous Third World.
Even when you're sleeping, you can't get away from me.
Even when you're sleeping, you cannot get away from me.
We'll be touring in the West.
Now, if this isn't a stalker to you, Maurice,
Jump down when we
talk to me. Welcome back to the show. It's that last segment before we get into musical therapy. Why do people cling to their dream dictionaries? Do you know? Could it have something to do with what researchers call the Barnum effect? Ever heard of it? It's named for circus entrepreneur P.T. Barnum. Psychology professor Bertram Forer first demonstrated this effect in 1948 when he administered a fake personality test to 39 students. They didn't know it, but all of them received exactly the same results, including statements like, "You have a great need for other people to like and admire you, and you have a tendency to be critical of yourself." Afterwards, the students were asked to rate how accurate they felt about these results on a 5-point scale. The average rating was an astonishing 4.3, indicating that even though everyone received the same feedback, they felt that the test did an almost perfect job of summarizing their mind's inner workings. Dozens of similar studies have replicated Forer's findings in the intervening decades, involving horoscopes, handwriting analysis, and dream analysis. Barnum's statements are easily accepted as true because of their wide acceptability. Even though they sound specific, they can apply to almost anyone. Much like the interpretation of a haunted house. Doesn't feeling emotional about lacking balance and direction apply to virtually anyone to some degree? Yeah. We could reasonably ask that the same question about almost any interpretation given by a dream dictionary. And if all interpretations apply equally well to almost everyone, then they're not truly accurate to anyone. But not all scientists agree that there is no inherent purpose or meaning to dreams. Tori Nielsen and Ross Levin have proposed a theory midway between Freud's almost magical symbol-based system of dream analysis and the view that dreams are simply random. So there's a midpoint. Their perspective, the neurocognitive model of dreaming, is complicated, and it is impossible to completely explain, well, in the time that we have anyway. And although this theory still states that dreams are closely tied to neurological memory consolidation processes, that doesn't mean they're random. Instead, Nielsen and Levin believe the stories our brains weave from seemingly random dream images are guided, at least in part, by our emotional states. So, for example, as the amount of negative experiences in our waking life rises, the probability of having bad dreams also rise. And this may be why people who have experienced trauma are more susceptible to nightmares than others. According to this theory, an important function of dreams is what the researchers term fear extinction. That is, dreams help us to process our stressful experiences in a healthy way, putting them to rest. So we're not overwhelmed with negative feelings during our waking lives. When the process is working properly, dreams use the stresses and waking concerns in our lives as a source of material, as source material, taking them apart and reassembling them into odd but generally harmless stories. A procedure which ultimately allows us to move past them. So, though the neurocognitive theory of dreaming would suggest that particular symbols in, for example, the haunted house dream don't have any objective or universal meanings, or the garage dream, as another example. It doesn't have any objective or universal meanings that you could find in a dream dictionary. The overall emotional quality of the dream probably does have meaning. So it's something to think about. While dreams may not tell the future, allow us to commune with the supernatural, or even give us special insight into the depths of our unconscious. They do tell us something about our emotions, because most of us occasionally get out of touch with how we're feeling. It is useful insight. So if you're experiencing a stream of bad dreams, it might be worth checking in with yourself about how you've been feeling, and perhaps consider whether there's some action you could take to help improve your mood. So you just might want to rest the dream dictionary and pick up a dream journal. Start writing down the dreams you remember as soon as you get up. Dreams can be fascinating. We know this. They can be exciting. They can be terrifying. They can be just downright weird. And while there is no clear consensus on why we dream, researchers have learned quite a bit about what happens while we are dreaming. So, here are some things that you should know about dreams. And before I get into it, let me tell you this. One of my most memorable dreams is one where I got shot through my leg because I was fighting a war. I had to have been about 15. No. Yeah, around about 15 years old. I dreamt I had gotten shot through my leg, and I remember this because of where I was living at the time. I woke up the morning and I limped out of bed. I did. And I held my leg as to nurse where I had gotten shot, and I looked at my leg and I was like, wait, I'm not wearing a bandage and I have no bullet hole. And then I got up and walked normal. So, just, I guess, to show the power of the mind when you're having your dreams. Adults and babies alike dream for about 2 hours per night. Even those of us who claim not to. In fact, researchers have found that people usually have several dreams each night, each one typically lasting for between 5 to 20 minutes. During a typical lifetime, people spend an average of 6 years dreaming. 6 years. Talk about dreaming your life away. You forget most of your dreams. As much as 95% of all dreams are quickly forgotten shortly after waking. According to one theory about why dreams are so difficult to remember, the changes in the brain that occur during sleep do not support the information processing and storage needed for memory formation to take place. Brain scans of sleeping individuals have shown that the frontal lobes, the area that plays a key role in memory formation, are inactive during REM sleep. And this is a stage in which dreaming occurs. And while most people report dreaming in color, there's a small percentage of people who claim to only dream in black and white. In studies where dreamers have been awakened and asked to select colors from a chart that match those in their dreams, soft pastel colors are the most frequently chosen. Researchers have found also that there are some differences between men dreams and women dreams. In several studies, men reported dreaming about weapons significantly more often than women did, hence my getting shot in the leg, while women dreamed more about references to clothing more often than men did. Another study showed that men's dreams tend to have more aggressive content and physical activity, while women's dreams tend to be more rejection and exclusion, as well as more conversation and physical activity. Women tend to have slightly longer dreams that feature more characters. When it comes to the characters that typically appear in dreams, men dream about other men twice as often as they do about women, while women tend to dream about both sexes equally. What about the content of those dreams? Many think that when they see a dog wagging their tail or moving its legs when they're sleeping, that it is dreaming. And while it's hard to say for sure whether this is truly the case, researchers believe that it is likely that animals do indeed dream. Here's what I have to say about that though. Why not? Why wouldn't they dream? They have brains like the rest of us, and they function like ours. The only difference with animals and humans is that they don't have the speaking ability. When I say the speaking ability, I mean the ability to speak the way we do. Not the ability to communicate, the ability to speak. And so, just like humans, animals go through sleep stages that include cycles of REM and non-REM sleep. So, given that information, animals should dream too. Another interesting fact is that it is possible to control your dreams. And we talked about lucid dreaming earlier. A lucid dream is one in where you're aware that you're dreaming, even though you're still asleep. And lucid dreaming is thought to be a combination state of both consciousness and REM sleep, during which you can often direct or control the dream content. So you're the dream weaver. Approximately half of all people can remember experiencing at least one instance of lucid dreaming. Can you remember yours? And some individuals are able to have lucid dreams quite frequently. Wait, if it's a lucid dream, is it really dreaming or is it thinking? Over a period of more than 40 years, researcher Calvin S. Hall, PhD, collected over 50,000 dream accounts from college students. These reports were made available to the public during the 1990s by Hall's student William Domhoff. The dream accounts revealed that many emotions are experienced during dreams. The most common emotion experienced in dreams are anxiety and negative emotions, and in general are much more common than positive ones. In one study of people who have been blind since birth, get this, researchers found that they still seemed to experience visual imagery in their dreams, and they also had eye movements that correlated to visual dream recall. And although their eye movements were fewer during REM than the sighted participants of the study, the blind participants reported the same dream sensations, including visual content. My only question is, how do they describe what they see? REM sleep is characterized by paralysis of the voluntary muscles. The phenomenon is known as REM atonia, and it prevents you from acting out your dreams while you're asleep, basically because motor neurons are not stimulated, so your body doesn't move. In some cases, this paralysis can even carry over into the waking state for as long as 10 minutes. That is the condition known as sleep paralysis. While the experience can be frightening, experts advise that it's perfectly normal and should only last a few minutes before normal muscle control returns. Here's the last one. While dreams are often heavily influenced by our personal experiences, researchers have found that certain dream themes are very common across cultures. For example, people from all over the world frequently dream about being chased, being attacked, or falling. Other common dream experiences include feeling frozen or unable to move, arriving late, flying, and being naked in public. Let me ask y'all this question. Have any of you had a giant pin dream? I had a dream that involved a giant pin and more often than not, it was a recurring dream. And it had a giant pin head. And it would roll around and it felt weird. But what was even more interesting than me having that dream was talking to my mother about it. And her being able to relate to having the very same dream. Now, if that isn't something crazy, I don't know what is. But I have to ask the question, is it really crazy though? Or is it just a connection that my mother and I shared? I don't know. Have you ever had that dream where you spoke to someone about and they say, oh, I had a very similar dream? Or they would say, and then this happened? And he'd be like, wait, you mean you had the same dream? Yes! But the two of you only met like 10 minutes ago. Yeah. Twilight Zone, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna send you all to have dreams of me. So when y'all get together, you can say, you know what? I had that dream where Stu did this.
Here she was, my angel, the one that I wear.
This is AJ Brown. A track called Dreams of Me.
I had to smile to myself when I heard what she said. She was dreaming, talking in her sleep, but she wasn't counting sheep. And then she moaned and groaned as she squeezed her pillow tight. Oh, what a sight!
So here it is. I just got a message.
And then she called out my name in the middle.
There's someone that I haven't spoken to in almost 20 years.
She said, give it to me.
This is the person that pops up in the majority of my dreams.
Dreams of me, deep in a fantasy.
No, that's interesting.
Dreaming, yeah, dreaming dreams of me, deep in a restless sea. Dreaming dreams of me.
This is Gia Yee, and you're listening to The Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew.
Pull up that DJ Kevin, Sentinel said that.
Let me follow in some instructions. AJ Brown. The track is called Dreams of Me.
Such a sight to see, yeah. My angel. Here she was, my angel, the one that I wed. She was there, fast asleep on the bed. I had to smile to myself when I heard what she said. She was dreaming, talking in her sleep, but she wasn't counting sheep. And then she moaned and groaned as she squeezed her pillow tight. Oh, what a sight! She was feeling alright. And then she called out my name in the middle of a restless sea. Give it to me, AJ, she said. Give it to me, baby. She was dreaming dreams of me, deep in her fantasy. Dreaming dreams of dreaming, yeah, dreaming.
Well, let's just hope that you're the only person by the name of AJ.
Deep in her restless sea, dreaming dreams of me. Alright, alright, oh yeah. AJ, listen. It seems I was just lucky to be right on time to hear her expression so divine, coming straight from the soul and her subconscious mind. She was deep, deep in REM sleep, her body waiting patiently. I could not help myself, I felt my nature rise. No more disguise, I thought it was wise for me to join with her when she hugged my body, she was dreaming dreams of me. She was deep in the restless sea, dreaming dreams of me. Oh, dreaming dreams of me. Deep in her fantasy, dreaming dreams of me. There she was, yeah.
I tried, but it feels like I'm wasting my time. Says that he's losing his mind. Thinks I got things on the side, 'cause I can't decide.
This is Kaylin Arnold.
Tied down, tied up.
A track called At All. As we roll through our musical therapy, thanks to GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring this segment. GMAC will take care of your sound and stage and lighting needs. Give you audio systems, engineers, DJs, MCs, musicians, singers. Let's get them a call, 754-307-GMAC.
Sometimes it's hard to tell. I think something's wrong, but I wish you well. Show you put on as no one is clear, and through my rear view I see that the end is near. My sincerest apology to my dearest memory. I know you'll always remember me, but I ain't got the remedy you need. Came to know and to love, wanna hold, wanna touch from the dawn to the dusk. What we had turned to dust. I think I've had enough. There's no you, there's no us, there's no us. 'Cause I know you too. You don't know me at all, at all. If you don't love yourself, how can you love someone else at all? Sting like the first, second, or third time. I kept my word, let my word slip, broke down in no time. But I can't lie, felt this way for a while. Tried to escape for a while. We took a break for a while. It seems the break broke it down. It seems the break broke it down. 'Cause I know you too. You don't know me at all, at all. If you don't love yourself, how can you love someone else at all? 'Cause I know you too. You don't know me at all.
One case of dragon and a bag of kush. Turn up the thing, a good vibes we are push. Heal up the militant, big up me dopes. Can't put me fist from your pants, they are your foot. Look how she
For all the Hezites.
and how she hot. Buy her a drink, cannot be no dead.
This is Hezran.
Living a love and look what you
The
got.
track is called Unbreakable.
Me blaze up this spur. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes tonight. Yes, we're celebrating survivors' pride. We all know that this journey hasn't been so kind, but with great courage we challenge our minds, persevere through the slips and slides, and still standing here. Yes, we are still standing here, Lord. Yes, we are unbreakable. Good gosh, Lord. Yes, we are unbreakable. That's what we are. Yes, yes, we know. The journey hasn't been so kind, but through the rough times we challenge them all, persevere through the slips and slides, and still
case of dragon, a bag of kush. Turn up the thing, I girl the vibes me a push. Yes, you love the militant, big up me dogs. Can't move me fist from your pants, stay on your foot. Look how she's sweet, and how she hot. Buy her a drink and not be no dead stock. Yes, living a love and love what you good. Give me the light and the layers of this place. Yes, I'm conquerable, unbreakable.
Sipping on that cup because we earned dividends. Them to see that they come and me remember waiting them again. Kick away the foot, I wanna my talking them. So you know the mama.
This is the real storm. Remember this one?
Because of me, judge a send. None of this me recommend. To the two of them. To survive the giddy and we have to get a lot.
Feel a little bit of a vibe.
Come make we try, come make we try, show Babylon them life. Them give we pure stress, we stop we progress. Them want we draw bad car. But if we live right, we got a good life. No matter how time. Follow me now. Boy, big man, a big man. If you don't want to hear it, then go along. Every day you get up and a fight to overstand that divided we weak, but united we strong. Girl, big woman, in Omega, review Babylon. Don't put this on your Twitter, put it on Instagram. Man, I'm telling you, man, we tough like iron. I do a die. Come make we try, show Babylon them lie. Them do we pure stress, we stop we progress. Them all we draw bad car. But if we live right, we got a good life, no matter how time hard. And be careful of yourself, no matter them. Cause many enemies are all-time friends. If you're not here, you will feel. Receive the love I send. When, yeah, trouble take a pick, the shots will fit you real fast. Then just remember, me tell you, oh, me tell you, oh. I do a die. Come make we try, show Babylon them lie. Them give we pure stress, we stop we progress. Them while we draw bad car. But if we live right, we got a good life. And I mean it no matter how time hard. I was chilling on the ends, rolling with my friends, sipping on the cup because we earn dividends. Let me see ya they come in, but I remember waiting them again. Kick away the foot, I wanna my talking them. So you know the mama bend, riding on me hand, stepping on the middle cause I'm me judge a send. None of this me recommend, to the two of them. We survive the giddy and we have to get along.
This one goes out to my queens, you know what I mean. Treat me like a queen, a queen. Parfait-moi comme ça, chérie.
This is La Vie.
Just make sure you love me right.
18 minutes to the top of the hour. 18 minutes before I get out of here. Feeling a different kind of musical therapy vibe. I don't know if it was because I was dreaming about playing some music. I don't know.
I'm not the kind of girl you can win in one night. Fool me with your lies, oh no. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not the one you call 3 a.m. in the morning just because you're lonely, oh no.
La Vie, it's not going to be 3 a.m. in the night. Just saying.
Let's take it slow. If you
It's dark, but it's still morning.
go dealing with me, there's one thing you need to know. Ain't in no rush, let's take it slow. If you can't wait, then boy you got to go dealing with me. There's one thing you need to know. You gotta treat me like a queen, a queen. Parfait-moi comme ça, chérie. If you're gonna love me how you love me, boy, just make sure you love me right. Make sure you love me right. Because I am a queen, a queen. C'est pour comprendre ça, chérie.
I talk about you every time, 'cause all I want,
this is Kevaz,
is to keep on loving you.
It's called Girl of My Dreams.
Hear what no one says, I'm gonna love you anyway. I've never had enough of your sweet and tender love. If you should go away and leave me, I know I could not make it alone. Oh baby, so baby please stay here beside me. Let's live together forever and build our happy home. Baby, you're the girl of my dreams. You are the only one for me, and I'll always love you. Girl, you are so special to me. Yes, I really love you, and I know you love me too. You're the one I'm dreaming of. To you I wanna give my love until the end of time, 'cause I want you to be mine. Baby, please don't leave me now. To you this day I make a vow, I will love you till the end, 'cause you're my lover and my friend. If you should go away and leave me, I know I could not make it alone. Oh baby, so baby please stay here beside me. Let's live together forever and build our happy home. Baby, you're the girl of my dreams. You are the only one for me, and I'll always love you. Girl, you are so special to me. Yes, I really love you, and I know you love me. No,
Skin smooth like buttermilk. Some say she fat, but to me she stuck. Raw dips with a rum for much. Here ketchup with a miss no wrap. Full of life like Lindsay Market. All fruits ripe and ready for pick. Seeds prep already a time for.
This is dangling.
Look what she a give me know what she wanted. So me outside this lady.
It's called Nappy Head Boy or Girl.
If you could make her your baby.
From the Juggling Volume 1.
Oh, I little nappy head boy or a girl. If we did the unthinkable, it would forward a miracle. Oh, a little nappy head boy or a girl. In my mind, we done the long time. You born already, school shoes and clothes by. You and me together make sense, me not lie. Me know you see too, so it not make sense you try. Deny that the little belly fat and stretch mark, me no mind that. Anything we want, y'all will make up and buy that. Start with a coat stove, then we get one with the pilot like lady. I was wondering maybe if you could make her your baby. Oh, a little nappy head boy or a girl. If we did the unthinkable, it would forward a miracle. Oh, a little nappy head boy or a girl.
I wanna say something politely, and I hope you don't misunderstand me.
One more for the Hezzites.
Can I hold your hands?
You can look, but don't touch. That's what dreams are for.
Sweet lady, your body is driving me crazy. You just don't know what you're doing to me. Just wanna hold your hand, but she said no, no. You can't look but not touch, no. She said no, no. You can't look but not touch, no. Hey, no. She said no, no. You can't
This is Joanna Marie, and it's all about DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift. You feel for some stew? Check out Kevin Stew. Oh,
Thank you, Joanna Marie.
baby, I wanna tell you.
And this is her with her stalker tune.
Listen, took a walk and past your house late last night. All the shades were pulled and drawn way down tight. From within the dim lights cast two silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a lovely couple they made. Silhouettes, silhouettes.
Tell you what, this compilation, my goodness.
Silhouette, 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 silhouette. Put her arms around your waist. Held
I'm gonna play one more track off this compilation.
kisses I could almost taste in the night. Wondering why I'm not the one whose silhouette's on the shade. I couldn't hide the tears in my eyes. Silhouette, silhouette, silhouette. Silhouette, 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 silhouette.
Hey there, pretty woman, how you doing tonight?
This is Ambelique.
From what I can see,
I just love this tune.
you're doing alright.
It's called Rent-A-Tile.
They've been crowding your space. Now you must be tired, girl. Do you need a break? I just asked the DJ to slow it down a taste. We're not asking him to stop. Just play someone drop. We're not asking him to stop, no. Just play some lovers rock. We can rent a time. In a rub-a-dub style, we can rent a time. Oh, night, in a rub-a-dub style, yeah. No, we don't mind some old R&B. Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions, some good old Temptation. Just don't forget that good old one drop. Some Sugar Man and some Gregory Isaac, so we can rent a time. In a rub-a-dub style, we just rent a time. In a rub-a-dub style, yeah. Ooh, baby, we're gonna take them back when we parted hard. No one would fight. And everything was nice. We just spent the time.
We got 8 minutes to go.
All night. We just spent the time.
You have a tile you can rent.
Don't want it to stop when Kevin Stew play. You know, say night shift, I do it, and you know me not leave it. Kevin, this one's for you. Big up yourself, Shauna.
Because Shauna doesn't say so. It's called Take It.
My youth, and I saw the thing go. Where you get this idea from? Really and truly. Well, I don't wanna be your one night stand. You want me take it, I'll leave it, but take it, me no need it. Don't wanna be your part time. You want me take it, I'll leave it, but take it, me no need it. Calling my number, ringing my phone, pretend you like me, cause you're feeling alone. Me sit down and I watch you working your plan, getting me into position. You play like you're into me, tell me say you want me, so we keep up the game. Tell me you like to kiss me, swear that you miss me, but I have to tell the truth plain. I don't wanna be your one night stand. You want me take it, I'll leave it, but take it, me no need it. Don't wanna be your part time. You want me take it, I'll leave it, but take it, me no need it. No one like part-time love. Me no one like part-time love. Me no one like part-time love. No undercover, only for the You don't see I'm a wifey. Oh, you want me to get a minty? No way. My problem with you is you can't be honest. All you do is pretend. So I actually thought that we could have something, but I'm the fool in the end. You and your lover, let me undiscover and see the two way you there. Stop with me out, but I know where you want. You can try the truth now and again. I don't wanna be your one night stand. You want me take it, I leave it, will take it, me I need it. Don't wanna be your part time. You want me take it, I leave it, will take it, me I need it. Don't wanna be your one night stand. You want me take it, I leave it, will take it, me I need it. Don't wanna be your part time. You want me take it, I leave it, will take it, me I need it. You don't want a part time love. You don't want a part time love. You don't want a part time love. And no undercover. Oh, yeah.
5 minutes to go.
Kiss me.
Shannon said, take it. Tammy T said, kiss me. Is it a kiss that you must just take? How you go? I want to thank you all for tuning in. I do want to encourage you to look out for your neighbors. Your neighbor is not just the person that lives in your development or what you know as a community. Your community actually spreads far and wide. So as you go about your day, whether you walk, ride or drive, take the bus, the plane, the boat or the train, look out for people that you go pass along the way, yeah? Because these are your neighbors. Do something good for one of them today, because you never know who's going to do something good for you tomorrow. Not saying you must walk and kiss everybody, but if you do it in your mind, it may bring a pleasant look to your face. Not a creepy look, pleasant look. Think kiss on the cheek. And that pleasant look on your face will be what others see. And all being well, if things work out the way they're supposed to, they'll react accordingly. This is Code Red Band with Bobby Rose on lead vocals. A track called Unconditionally.
I don't deserve you. You give me everything. You treat me like a king. I know sometimes I hurt you. You still give me love. Unconditionally. A night at the movies, candlelit dinner for two. Cruise across the Caribbean, or a little quiet time, just me and you. 2 of 10, I've canceled these appointments, left you disappointed. You broke your pretty little heart, but you never broke your commitment. Although I don't deserve you, you give me everything. You treat me like a king. I know.
I wanna invite y'all to come back and join me next week we do this all over again. For those of you who don't know me, I'm DJ Kevin Stew, and this is how I like to do it: to you, for you, and with you. 3 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 till midnight. Remember to catch Melissa Jane tomorrow, 9 till 10, on the Melissa Jane Show, okay? And as I go off to bed, I want to encourage you to come and join me. Then this is how I leave out with some Gramps.
Oh, yeah, it's getting real cold. Ooh, yeah.
He says, listen, just come back to bed. Y'all take care until later on, when our paths cross again.
When you're not inside.
Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world. Peace and love.
Tell the sweetest storyline. Yeah. Your tears on me, sheet, baby. And your footsteps are down the hall. Yeah. So tell me what I did. Where we went wrong at all. No. You can be mad in the morning. Oh, baby, I'll take back what I said. Oh, yeah. Just don't leave me alone here. It's cold, baby. Come back to bed. Baby, come back to bed. Oh, I'm missing you, darling. Come back to bed. Oh, it's getting real cold in here. Come back to bed. Come on back to bed.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.